Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And this video is going to be about my love affair for Bluetooth game controllers. Basically, I've been through a lot of different Bluetooth game controllers because you know that I'm a gamer. I mean, I'm not a gamer for a competitive sense right now, but I love my games. I play games since I was a kid. My first system that I've ever bought for myself was the Sega Genesis at Toys R Us, and earned my own money to buy it. And I've been playing games before that, but like I said, I've just been a video game enthusiast and lover for a very long time. And now that PCs are out and emulators are out, you know, it's really cool to play a lot of the retro games, as people call them, old school, however you want to call it, on your PC. So I've been always looking for controllers, or not really just controllers, but the perfect controller that I want to use. And been through a lot of them, bought some on eBay, bought some on Amazon, things like that, and ran across this company called 8BitDo. And this company, even though these are the colors and I wouldn't say form factor, but mainly the colors of the controllers are inspired by Nintendo systems. So some of them, this one right here, resembles the colors of the NES system, Nintendo Entertainment System, and this one right here, of course, is reminiscent of the Super Nintendo system. And maybe this one, I guess, will be reminiscent of the Game Boy or whatnot. And this one in the back, that is, of course, an arcade stick. And again, these are all Bluetooth game controllers, including the arcade stick. As far as I know, this is the only arcade stick that is all Bluetooth. And you can use it wired, but to have it Bluetooth, no wires, of course, maybe a little bit of latency while playing your game, but still, if you're just a casual gamer, to have an arcade stick that is wireless is the coolest thing ever. It's the hot butter on the popcorn. So, like I said, I've been through a lot of 8BitDo controllers, and usually if I go through a controller and I don't like it, I would usually chuck it or take it to school and give it to one of my students. But with 8BitDo controllers, I've kept a lot of them. Even though I don't use them extensively, I try to find the one that I like the most and use that one. But the other ones I don't use, I still keep them because I think these are fantastic controllers. They definitely have casual gamers or just gamers in general in mind as far as or the company, as far as making the controllers, and I'll tell you why in a few. But like I said, I really like 8BitDo controllers, and so let me just go through the ones that I have. Got this one on Amazon. This one is the 8BitDo Zero controller. I got it because when I have emulators on my phones and want to play on the go and don't want to carry a large controller, I use this one, and this works really pretty good, and it has shoulder buttons. I think this is around between $15 and $17. Excuse the dirt specs. Who cares? Anyway, so like between $15 and $17 on Amazon. I think you might be able to get it cheaper on eBay. Who knows? That's the Zero. The next one I bought after that one, and this was my go-to. This was my controller. This is the 8BitDo NES 30 Pro. And the main reason why I like it, I had to number it because I bought more than one, and I want to make sure that I remember which one is what. When I pair it to my PC, which controller is player 1, for example. But like I said, this was my go-to. This was my favorite. And I said was. And I'll explain why it was now. It's because of the form factor. For a controller to be this thin and this nice is absolutely cool. You can charge it with a micro USB cord, but like I said, it's the thinnest, as far as I know, the thinnest Bluetooth controller out there. And one of the main reasons why I like it is because of all the cool buttons. So you got your 4 buttons here, the 4 buttons here, you have your shoulder buttons here, but like the PlayStation and Xbox, they're clickable. What? That is awesome. And you got your D-pad, and then you got L1, R1, L2, R2. So you got 4, 8, 10, 12 buttons. Isn't that awesome? Plus your shoulders and your D-pad. That is awesome. This was my go-to. And like I said, because of the form factor, you can fit 2, 3, or even 4 of these in your bag, and you can have nice little brawls. So if you have a Super Smash Brothers, Nintendo 64 emulator on your computer, you can have a ball with that. So, like I said, that was my go-to. And then I went to this one, and this is the second generation of the SNES Pro. And they released this one a couple months ago. Can't remember the exact month, but you can probably go on the website to see when it was manufactured. But this one, it was my second go-to. I tried to make this my absolute go-to, and this was a little bit cooler. I didn't say it was the best or better, but a little bit cooler than this one because buttons are bigger, shoulder buttons are bigger, still clickables. L1, L2, R2, and they're on top rather than on the side. USB-C charging. So that proves that this is the next generation. And I'll show you their catalog or their website with all their different Bluetooth controllers that they have right now. And it's pretty extensive. And the ones that are kind of old, they don't support anymore, which is too bad. So this one right here is not really supported on the website. So it's all good though. I mean, you can still download firmwares that they have for it so that you can update it, whatnot. But they don't make any more firmwares. But the latest ones that they have, you can still update it. Like I said about this one, it's cooler because of the bigger buttons, bigger shoulder buttons, and it has rubberized grip on the top, so your fingers won't really slip. So that's kind of cool. But I don't like it. Oh, it has rumble feature. Now that's what's up too. This has a rumble feature on it, so it's a little motor that makes it vibrate, which is kind of cool even when you're playing emulated games. So, and you can use it for PC games. It's been emulated to be used on PCs, phones. Well, not really iPhone right now, but you can use it on a Mac, PC. What else? Android tablets, things like that. So, pretty cool. Pretty versatile. And the one that I just got yesterday, actually, this right here is now my go-to. Hey, I know what you're saying. It looks just like the NES 30 Pro. And it's made from the same form factor. This is basically the next generation of the NES 30 Pro. This one is called the N30 Pro. They got rid of the ES. And that's what's kind of funny about this company. They make a lot of controllers and they just call it the NES Pro, the N30 Pro, the N40 Pro, N45 Pro. They're going to change a couple of numbers and letters and just keep rendering it so that they'll never have a loss of names for these controllers. So that's kind of smart. They can call it an L and a P for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to have endless names because there's really no name for these controllers. Well, I mean, you know, the N stands for Nintendo, but they really can't say Nintendo because Nintendo will probably show the crap out of them. You know what I'm saying? They're showing everybody else. Ha! But anyway, second generation. And it's not really a big difference, but the one difference between this one and this one is, of course, the charging port. So this one is, of course, micro USB. This one is now USB Type-C. So if you have phones that have this particular port, you don't have to basically buy another charging cord for it. So you just put that in. Maybe it works with fast charging. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend you fast charging because I don't think the battery is built for fast charging. So it might blow up on you. So be careful. This was $40, but I found mine used for only $37 plus tax, so it still came up to almost $40. So I only saved a couple of dollars when getting it when I found it used on Amazon. And like I said, what I like about it is it's all black. I like black. I told you, just like my phones and everything like that, I like the all black. A little bit rubberized, not that rubberized, only rubberized right here. Not like the rubberization on the NES or SNES 30 Pro. Like I said, feels good, feels sturdy. I like the clickiness of the buttons. Same buttons, or the same type of buttons as you have on the NES 30 Pro. Same clickable analog sticks. And they sound a little bit more sturdier than these clicks. Actually, correction. Same sound. Same sound. How do I know it's the same sound? I have perfect pitch. Oh, snap. It turned on by itself. Ain't that cool? Now, I've paired this to my my computer tablet, my Galaxy Book. And I guess if you just press the buttons, it'll turn on by itself. Because I am looking at my computer over here, and it turned on as I was pressing the button. So that's kind of cool. So you don't have to necessarily press in to pair it to your PC. You got to press the X and the start button. So I'll hold on to the X and then press the start. This will flash twice, and it'll search for your device if you've already initially paired to it, and then it'll turn on pretty automatically. And that's another thing that's cool about this one compared to this one. The connectivity is a lot faster, a whole lot faster. So, and the one in the back, again, this is the, dang, I forgot the name of this one, but I'll show you when I show you the catalog. Actually, the name is probably right here. Let's see if I can see it. Sorry for the flash. Let's see. The NS. Yeah, this is the NS30. Good Lord, how many names are they going to have for these? It's kind of, I couldn't really see it because the wording is very, very small. But it's called the NS30. And again, that's the Bluetooth arcade stick. So, without further ado, let me show you a little bit of gameplay of these controllers. And like I said, they work like any other controller. It's just that, as far as form factor, holding it in your hand, weight, and things like that, that's how you basically determine which controller that you like for yourself. And like I said, for portability. So I'll just show you a little bit of gameplay. Well, mainly on this one because it's already paired, and I got paired the other ones, but they pretty much all work the same way. So I'll just show you gameplay on the newest N30 Pro. But before that, I'll show you the company's website and the different controllers that they have. Well, here's their catalog of controllers so that you can see the names of the controllers and things like that, and the MSRP. This here is the N30 controller, just like your regular NES controller. It has 4 buttons, pretty cool. Available now, MSRP $24.99. Probably find it cheaper on eBay. Here you have the N30 Pro 2. That is this one right here, but you will find them in different colors. So you got this color here, and they were retail for $39.99, as I told you. The black one just looks sick. These blue buttons take it away. They should have made these black. I'm telling you, black is cool. Just black, 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 black. They got this color here. That looks pansy. That was not too bad. I do like the color scheme of this one. You know, reminiscent of the SNES. Again, they all run for $39.99. That one is the second close color. And then this one is a Super Famicom colors. And then you have the SN30. It's not the Pro. The Pro version has the analog sticks. This one does not, and that's why this one is costs a little bit less at $29.99. But no, you want the analog sticks. Forget this one. And the Pro version, this has rumble. Great form factor, all the buttons, clickable analog sticks plus rumble. In my opinion, oh excuse me, sorry about that. In my opinion, best controller. The SN30 Pro. Now that one is the upgrade from the SNES 30 Pro that I have, that I just put to the side. Oh, look at it. Now I found it. Right here. This one has rumble. Of course, that one's going to have rumble too. So, it's compatible with the Switch Windows, Mac OS, and Android. And this one received the Best in Show at the E3 in 2017 by Game Informer. So they really like this one. It's cool, like I said, great on the hands, a little bit bigger, but I don't like the form factor. I like to be able to carry a whole lot of controllers with me when I want to play my games. So for me, I like the N30 Pro 2 because it has rumble. Here you get the SN30 Pro Plus. So as you can see, it's basically what this is, but with handles. And this is coming during the holiday season. Manufacturer's price, $49.99. Is it worth it? If you like joysticks like this and you want to, have handles and then, have better control as you press the buttons and won't slip out your hands, then yeah, that would be cool for you if you like it. Here's another SN30 Pro. Nope, not for me. SN30. Well, that's SN30, excuse me. Here's the SN30 Pro in the same color, but with the analog sticks, feels good, and the rumble, yada yada yada. And that one's coming during the holiday season for $44.99. Another SN30 Pro, this one's $49.99. So for an extra $5, you get the little handles. Other SN30s, SN30 Pros, like I said, they just make a lot of different ones. It's the same controller, but just make different colors. They're just trying to appease their fan base or customers with the different colors. So if you want a red one, get it red, yellow, green, blue, yada yada yada, rainbow. And here's the upgrade to the Zero. These are your Zero 2s. Basically the same controller, but I guarantee pretty much all of them have USB Type-C charging ports. And the Zero 2 is going to retail at $19.99. Okay, these are your little bit older controllers. Are they older? Not really. Now this is how they should have made the N30 Pro. See that right there? Now that is a controller. All black everything. Not no gray buttons and blue buttons. Just completely black. The light should have been black too. If you're playing at night, and let's say you're playing in your bed, and your significant other, wife, or whoever, they won't get disturbed if the lights were black. So I'm going to get some duct tape and put it around there. So I like mine, like I said, black. Again, great choice of color for the SN Retro Set 8BitDo. But please, for me, just for me, make me, I'm going to write y'all too, make me an N30 Pro completely black. I want black everything. Black charging cord too. I want all black. I want this black. I want it all black. So I will be writing you to see if you'll make me one, which would be cool. So you got your receivers. So with the receivers, you can use, let's see what it says here, additional buttons map on turbo on all controllers, compatible with 2 to 4 retro receivers for multiplayer player games. So you could actually put this, I'm looking at the port, you can put this in the Nintendo Entertainment System and use one of these wireless controllers that they've made on your Nintendo Entertainment System. How cool is that? That is awesome. Here's one for the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. They got speakers in the same colors as your Nintendo Switch controllers. It's kind of cool. Of course, they're Bluetooth, manufactured for $60. Will I use it? Will I get it? Heck to the no. And there is the N30 arcade stick. This retails for $80. Guess how much I got mine? Got it on Amazon used. Guess how much I got it for? I kid you not, $42. I bet you won't be able to find one right now because of the holiday season at that price. But I think I bought mine in August. Yeah, probably either late July or early August for $42. That was a steal. I had to jump on that. Other speakers retails for $60. So that's their whole catalog. So they got a lot of different, not a lot of different controllers, just a lot of different color controllers, but a lot of them are the same. And like I said, in my opinion, the N30 Pro is their best controller because of the buttons, form factor. It's light, carry a lot of them for multiplayer games, things like that. So that's just my opinion. You get what you want based on your book and based on your standards. So let me show you a little bit of gameplay using the N30 Pro. Here I have one of my favorite games that I used to play in the arcade right here on my wonderful computer, ready to play. Just pair it or just configure all the buttons and controls on my N30 Pro. So let's show you a little bit of gameplay. Get back, get back, get back. Who the man, who the man, who the man? What? Give me my gun. Super already? What? Dang, that was messed up. As you can hear, good response to the buttons. Dang it. Good response to the buttons. Go down. Get out of here. Oh, that sucks. But again, this is gameplay to show you how cool and smooth it is. Look how smooth it is. Look how smooth it is. Whoa. I should have waited for the weapon, my bad. But, so you can pause it. No, that's fast forward, my bad. There's pause. So, there you go with the gameplay. I can test out the other controllers, but you can basically get the same results. Fun. That's the result. Straight fun. So, you can't go wrong with this. So, if you like bigger buttons, bigger analog controls, and you like your L and R's on top of each other, or top and bottom, then go for this one. I mean, I like it. I do like this one, but I just don't like the size of it. Now, at home, you know what I'm saying? Cool. If you got a big backpack, that's great. But me, I got me a nice, can't really see the small form factor in this, a nice Herschel bag. Really cool bag, really thin bag, so I like to have small, thin, compact stuff. If you're gonna go retro, you probably find these a lot cheaper than what they retail for when they first came out. These retail for, I think, $45 or $50, can't remember. But I had to wait a little bit to get these a little bit cheaper. So you might be able to find these cheaper now, because now that these are out and they're in stock, plentiful in stock, you can probably find these for cheaper, maybe on eBay for $30 or something like that. Like I said, same buttons, same everything, same clicky clicks, but micro USB. I don't like the micro USB. I like USB-C because I have my Samsung Galaxy S9. That's USB-C. Other devices USB-C. I just want to be able to use just one cord, or get me a multi-cord that has a lot of USB-C tips, so that I can charge a lot of things together. So that's why I really like this one. Plus, it has Rumble. But 8BitDo, if you can watch my video after I write you, make one that's completely all black. I guarantee that people gonna buy it, because I mean, I don't know how many people would. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna sell better than the other colors, but me personally, I like all black. Make my lights black too. So like I said, get me an all black one, and I don't have to review it, but I'll just show it off and get people's opinions about it. But like I said, all black, no gray lines, no accents that are different colors. Give me all straight black, midnight black. So, personal opinion, like I said, this is, for me, the best controller that they've ever made. So I'm really happy they made an upgrade to this, and I'm really happy that I bought it. Like I said, it's light, thin, delicious. You can't beat it. It's like thin crust pizza. So definitely like this one. If you like the thick crust Pizza Hut, get this one. You want a little bit cheaper, get this one. And if you don't mind the micro USB, get that one. If you like super small, want to carry in your pocket and play your games on the go, and you get the Zero or the Zero 2. If you like your arcade games and you want to play your retro games or whatever, and you can also use this on game controller, game systems, PlayStation, Xboxes or whatever, get this one. Try to find it at the price that I got it. I dare you try to find it lower, but you won't. So I'll just like showing mine off and be like, ah ha ha ha, you can't get it. So there you go. That is my love affair for 8BitDo. 8BitDo, make me your spokesperson. Sponsor my videos if you can. I know there's a couple other people that have videos and have done reviews, and you're sponsoring them. So I understand that if you can't sponsor somebody else, but keep me in mind to sponsor your products, and I definitely will give my unbiased, you know how Tech OG does it, unbiased, raw, uncut opinions about the things that I buy. I will not try to persuade anyone to get particular things. I'm just going to tell you how things are from the raw. So again, I like them all, but this one is my go-to because it's black, rumble, all the buttons, USB-C charge. So there you have it. That's my video. And if you liked it, of course, you leave a thumbs up and talk about it. Give me your thoughts about the controllers. Give me some questions about the controllers. Like I said, I could not and am not going to test out all of them, but I will tell you my opinions of the other ones if you want to know about them. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, especially those who love their retro games. And I hope to see you in my next video.